Hey, YouTube. Well, it looks like I'm famous. I'm famous. Butta that made a video about me. Got my name in the title already. He ain't been online a day, and yet already he got my name in his title. Why did that girl doing this to her family? Just what I was trying to explain last. I made the video yesterday. Why would you involve your family in this bullshit? It is irresponsible. You think I just watched one video. Lord, this girl had it. What's her name? Deanna Irving. She was doing a Butta invitation. That was hysterical. Go over there and check that out. Deanna Irving. She called that spirit. But why would you do that to your family? They gonna talk about that man. Now they already got people doxing him, making memes about him, calling him stupid, calling him slow. They're treating him like he's Bubba Gump from Forrest Gump. What was that Bubba Shrimp man? What was his name? I made hamburger shrimp. This kind of shrimp. I made chicken finger shrimp. Bubba. They act like he's like him, you know. But this is the decision this woman has made. Now, you know what I think happened here? I think this wasn't even so much about the situation with her and James Caldwell. I think it's just a situational thing happened. Bubba or Butta has probably been asking her about all this money she's been making lately. She's seeing that she's able to buy new clothes all of a sudden. He's seeing that she has just taken on this YouTube persona and actually had the check in, right? Check coming in. Because she already then came up with the intro and outro and all this kind of stuff, trying to set up Butta so he can get a YouTube channel. So they probably been talking about the YouTube channel thing before this James thing even came up. So this was a convenient way. Oh, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use that and then they'll introduce you. Because so far, what I see is not so much about James. It's more about getting Butta online. Came on one day, over 1,000 subscribers. Now, you know Butta ain't got that kind of personality to be pulling no 1,000 people. She done gave him all these subscribers, these followers who will fall off because I don't know that Butta's going to have all that much interesting conversation. So, Butta, you think I'm afraid of you or something? I'm not afraid of you. You live in Chicago. People can read your ass from Afghanistan if they want to on YouTube. She ain't broke it down how this damn thing works. You can have 90-year-old ladies coming here cussing your ass out. What they gonna fear? You don't know about where they live. Obviously, you ain't got no money to be traveling around the world, be checking nobody. But your sister has done you wrong. I don't even get it. I've never even had a beef with your sister. I was trying to make a reasonable video on yesterday, right, about the situation. And now I see you've been sicked on me. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I am not beefing with you. I don't know the damn thing about you. I think you've been set up to fail. I think if your sister cared anything about you, instead of her own silly, petty beefs, she would have set you up properly to go into an arena on YouTube where you could actually thrive. You're not going to thrive in this sector. By tomorrow, people are going to be talking about your sexuality. They're going to be calling you Miss Butta. They're going to have a half a dozen names for you. Everyone would chime in and we'll all just make fun and laugh at Butta. I don't like it. I think it's wrong. I think your sister did this to you. You figure, oh, I got 1,000. I'm gonna make big money. Number ain't gonna go much higher than it is right now, bro. You're in the wrong sector. I tried to explain it yesterday, but I see she has now done encouraged you to make me your target. Because you don't know nothing about me. You ain't never heard my name till last night. So let me try to help you. I'm not saying that you are dumb, stupid, slow. I'm not saying you're any of those things. And you seem like you're trying to be a decent person, but you have this issue that she's giving you, where you got to come onto this sector as a homophobe. You're doing better just to go into a sector where you belong. You like sports? There's a lot of straight men on here. They talk about sports. You like hip hop music? Tons of room in there. Hip hop is huge. You want to talk about men and women issues? All the things, the ways you could have came onto YouTube. She decides to bring, she thinks hatred. See, she's thinking, at this point, she's thinking like Donald Trump. I'll just go for what they hate. I know they hate Mexicans, so I'll just start a fight between the Mexicans. And that's how he announced his running. Called people rapists and all that. And that's how he just walks his way right into the White House. Well, this is not the White House. This is the internet. You're not schooled as to how to go about this thing. I think probably James and I are the last people you need to get started with as far as beefing with you. And I'm not going to disrespect you yet. I'm not going to do it yet. I don't think you've done that to me yet. But I know where it goes. It goes down the toilet. So I'm letting you know that I'm choosing not to engage with you. You will have to find someone else. Find you another crash dummy. But prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Your manhood's going to be questioned. Your intelligence is going to be questioned. Your family members, not only your sister, your other family members are going to be questioned. You could be doxxed, where people will start looking into your background. They already said you've been to pen several times. So, I mean, I know what that's about. You find it amusing that I said that I had that history, but I haven't. But there's things to dig into, things to embarrass you. Have you ever beat your wife? They'll find that out. She has not schooled you and prepared you for what you were getting into by just thrusting yourself in here with a bunch of strangers to fight her battles for her. I would never dream of doing that to my family. No. They want to find their way, let them get online and find their way. This is what you should have did. And so now you got your big pretty intro there, big pretty outro there, and not a lot going on in between, Butta. So I already saw James and read you good. James the Fearless, he went right into it. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I think you should just slide out of this thing just the way you slid into it. There are other areas. Maybe you can save some of these subscribers you got for free. But there are other areas you can go into if you figure out what you want to talk about, what you like, what's interesting to you. Not what's interesting to your sister. Your sister is over here with women and homosexuals. Now, where do you fit into that, Butta? Women and homosexuals. Where do you fit into that? You don't. Not as far as conversation. I mean, obviously, women like men. I mean, it's kind of a common thing, but I'm sure there must be places where they meet and they talk, they interact, but it's not here. This is you're going to get a bunch of reading queens. But tell your sister, I came and I did what you asked. I thank you for giving me over 1,000 free subscribers when I did no work to deserve it. I appreciate that. But now, I'm letting you know, this is not my sector. This is not where I belong. I want to figure out where I fit in. There's probably hundreds of thousands of pages on YouTube. All kinds of ways. Since you seem like probably a nice person, I mean, I don't know. She's sending you in here with this homophobic shit. That's probably not even an issue you would have chosen for yourself. And we have to admit that it's not going to be easy for you to be on this sector when hearing people calling your sister bitches and hoes. You're not going to be able to check all of them. Your sister's made a lot of enemies here, like we all have. So it's not a place for a brother to be sitting and watching, particularly with your attitude where you feel like the woman has to be protected and defended and all this kind of stuff. How you going to defend all these strangers? Half of them don't even have a face. They just got a little blue thing. How you going to go beat that up? Tell your sister, I appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate the introduction. I think I need to stay away from this sector because I don't want to be a part of people attacking you. I can't attack all these people. I've become a laughing stock. I don't find my life particularly laughable. That's what they're going to do. They're going to tear you apart, Bubba. I'm telling you right now. I was in stitches while I was listening to this Deanna Irving thing. I mean, she had your personality down already in one day. You think she's going to be the only one? Going to make a mascot. You make a laughing stock out of you. That's what's going to happen. Is that what you want? You think that's worth money? You won't get the money. They will. Because they'll be making the videos about you. So you've chosen James and I for your first videos, right? I assume that's because we're the only names you knew on here. I'm not the one. I'm not bragging or anything like that. I'm just saying that you don't want to step into that. You don't. And I can keep it nice for right now, but you need to move on because I'm not going to engage with you. I ain't got nothing in common with you. I don't even know what the hell to talk to you about. Right? You going about, I didn't even know I had a problem with Phi Babe. I tried to make it a reasonable conversation on last evening, or at least give you my thoughts of what was reasonable, and she 6 you on me. Or you came up with this idea by yourself. Butta, go a different way. You're on the wrong road. But my advice to you, start looking around. Just think of some things that you're interested in and just put them in the search engine. And find yourself on YouTube. Find yourself, not your sister's self. Your sister's just going to lead you into wreck after wreck after wreck after wreck. And these people, they're not nice. So far, you haven't seen them be really cruel or nasty. This thing can get real nasty. And if you are not a part of it, they're going to chop you up like hamburger meat. And you don't even belong there. So what are you going to go tell all the boys how you over here reading Queens? Oh, I let her have it. Oh, she kind of come for me. Ooh, you're going to pick up the language because it's all that's here. You want to be Miss Bubba? Miss Butta? She should have thought of that. She knows how these people carry on. It's irresponsible. Like I was telling you yesterday, you don't do that to your family. You love your family, you respect your family. You want other people to respect your family. You would take your family member and just throw them in the middle of this, arguing with these barracudas who you don't know a damn thing about. Because I tell you, you can't read a person you don't know anything about. That's it. That's why your brother and this other one, well, how they going to be able to have a beef, right? Because they got all this wealth, all these months and months of information about each other. That makes them, they're able to read each other. That's how it works. You have to have information. You can't read a total stranger because you don't know a damn thing about them. So you can't fight on this level. Then it's going to turn to your sister, and they're going to all be saying horrible things about your sister to get to you because they don't know anything about you yet. Right? Greatest beefs on this thing, people who used to be friends. Why? Because they know about each other. They have the information. You can't really go and rip somebody apart you don't know a damn thing about. All you can keep saying is, a man's job is you to a woman. That's yeah, I'm Butta. It ain't gonna work, buddy. I ain't got nothing against you so far. I don't like you using the F word. I'll just tell you from my heart. As a man, just disrespect people on just because you want to. I don't like it, so you can say that, oh, they like it, they're used to it. You never get like, do you get used to white folks calling you nigger? It never goes away. It ain't ever cool, Butta. Talk to your sister, man. Make a plan and study. Find out where you fit and go there, not to what pleases her. If you want to find a home here, you want to get that little bit of money you see coming in over there, you have got to find where you belong, where you have some information, where you have some interest at least. It's not going to be pretty, Butta.